The overwhelming response has been really something to witness here in Washington. 11,000 on the South Lawn this morning. By some estimates, 25,000 right here behind us tonight at the Basilica this afternoon. Crowds stretching all the way to the horizon there. We talked to so many of them asking, what is it about this Pope? The crowds began forming early this morning. Pope Francis on his way to the White House. Cheers erupting the moment the crowd spots him. Bypassing his little compact car, walking right up to them, blessing them as they cheer Papa. One girl in tears as she reaches out to the Pope. He touches her face too. The president of a local Jesuit school getting a moment to talk with the Pope. The Pope asking him to pray for him in English, practicing before his trip.
Pray for me.
I will.
Don't forget.
I will. Absolutely.
I need it.
I promise. I promise. Every day.
Shortly after 11, the Pope-mobile, that white Jeep Wrangler, opened on both sides, driving down Constitution Avenue. Signs reading, "We love the Pope. God bless you, Pope Francis." The People's Pope giving a thumbs up and blessing the crowd. At one point, the Pope-mobile stops. A member of the security detail walks over to the crowd and picks up a baby boy, carrying him to Pope Francis, a kiss on the head. Then this little girl in her red dress, 5-year-old Sophia Cruz from Los Angeles, somehow making her way through the barricade. Police moving her away. They stop her a second time, but Pope Francis gestures for her. The guards carry her up, a kiss, and she hands him a letter. In the letter, she writes, "My heart is sad because of discrimination. My friends and I love each other, no matter the color of our skin." Later, greeted at the Cathedral of St. Matthew the Apostle, walking down the aisle for a prayer service with his bishops. Then, a moment of humor.
Our Holy Father has asked me to say that he's just very sorry he can't greet every single bishop personally. But
And this afternoon, we were with the thousands awaiting the Pope at the Basilica.
What is it? Light. I don't know, just when he smiles, you just feel like he's like touching your heart.
Just a smile?
Yeah.
If you had to choose one word to describe this Pope, what would it be?
Humble.
Humble?
Modest.
These college students told us they will never forget this.
The Pope hung out with you in college. Who can say that?
Just to give you an idea of the sheer scope of the crowd here gathered to hear Pope Francis, you can see they're all along the fences here, and come on inside, because this is actually where they have seats for the Mass, and you can see there is not an empty seat here at the Basilica. In fact, much of this day, the Pope speaking in English, and we remember our time with him inside the Vatican, surprising us with English too. So when I asked the Pope, "Are you ready to come to America?" the fact that he didn't even pause and said yes meant that he knew it was time.
Yes. He has been preparing for this, David. I mean, this is no coincidence.
Even practicing his English.
Yes.
And just before he arrived here, as we were talking to Liam's parents, Liam chimed in.
Now I'm excited.
You're excited too?